Hi there, I'm Ben, and welcome to part 7 of my full platinum walkthrough for the Callisto Protocol. We are starting off right at the start of the chapter here, obviously, Colony. At the end of the previous video, we just walked through a door. That's where you start this chapter. And yeah, it's gonna... Oh, why is he looking at the camera? That's weird. I guess he's wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, so first off, very quickly here, we're just going to get a collectible. It starts off very quickly, this one. No messing around anymore, no cutscenes to connect the chapters. We're just getting on with it. So yeah, walk over here to the left and you've got collectible number 33 in total. There aren't too many in this one. If I remember rightly, there are 5 of the bios, the data bios. I'm just going to skip forward here. We don't need to listen to Alex Wang going on with himself. Actually, 5 doesn't sound right, does it? Hang on. 7. I'm just counting my notes. 7 collectibles are in here. So yes, it does seem it's quite a quick chapter. This one, as you can see, it's only 38 minutes. So yeah, we're going to be going through this one fairly quickly. There are some stealth sections again, so if you need to do the backstabs, I doubt very much that you do need to do that. Hopefully you get a pristine CPU printer there, because they are worth a lot of money. So obviously go up there and grab the item chest. Yeah, stealth at the start and not so much at the end. It's a bit of a bridge one. This one we're merging across back to action again. We will be getting the assault rifle in this one, and from then on, once you have the assault rifle, you just use the assault rifle. It just makes things so much easier. Of course, we'll still do a little bit of stealth here and there if it just makes a little bit easier not having to bother with everyone. But yeah, it makes things a lot easier. So we'll work our way across here into Blighttown, and then we'll go across to the left here, and then there's going to be another collectible just before we go down the ladder here, so make sure you grab this one. Monologue 2 by Derryn Barr. Again, we'll just skip forward, don't need to listen to that. So yeah, most of this one is in a sort of shanty town. This place we're going to now. So we're going to jump over here, we're going to drop down, and then we'll be straight into blind enemies again. Now, a trophy that I don't have, you may have at this point, is the one for grabbing 25 enemies with the glove and throwing them. I don't have that yet, so I'm going to be working on that in this video. If I don't naturally get it by the sort of midpoint of the next video, I will farm it, and I'll obviously recommend you do the same. That you might need to farm the dodging, and then you might need to farm the throwing with the glove. So yeah, just have that in the back of your mind. If you don't have those trophies, that you do need to be doing them. I mean, ultimately, with the dodge one, if you don't have it, you could go quickly into a new game. But this one with the glove, you'd have to go halfway through, and you can reset checkpoint for this. It does count through, so don't need to worry about that. Ultimately, you could do it here with these if you really wanted to, but you don't want to. You don't want to wake them all up. Honestly, just stealth through. Stab the ones that you see, because we will be back down here, so we do have to come back down, and there will be 3 more added to them. So it's best just to get them all out of the way. So we do need to go in there. That's our destination, but we don't have the card yet. We need to go upstairs and get the card, and also that is where the assault rifle schematic is. That one's woken up. There's not much in these side rooms. I have looked through them before. There's just nothing really around. It looks like there's going to be lots of things to look for, but there's nothing. So we're not even going to bother for the most part. There is one in there, but you can't get behind him. You'd have to wake him up. Now, if you do get in a situation where you hit one, don't fire your gun. If you do trigger a fight, don't fire your gun. Obviously here, just stop dead and duck if you're not already ducking, and then go around and kill him. Yeah, if one wakes up or gets alerted, you can try and back away and hope that he loses you. Or you can swing away with melee if you're not too close to another one, and you'll be fine. But do not use your gun, because you'll wake them all up, and then obviously you don't want that. So yeah, there is going to be a point once we pick up the schematic where that will happen. It happens. You will get grabbed. There's no way around it. But don't use your gun for that bit. Before we go round there, we're just going to go round to this door. So the schematic is round to the right hand side, but also the key card's round there. But before that, there is a collectible in here. But there is an enemy in here, so just creepy creeps. Don't stand up. We'll go for the stab. You can get round the back of this one. Just a bit tight. So we'll have plenty of money. And yeah, all we're spending it on really is upgrading the assault rifle and buying ammo for it, so we can just blast through the last sort of chapter and a half. Says Derryn Barr again. I'm not going to listen to that. I think this is just a regular, or is it a pristine? This one might be the pristine one. There are a couple of regular ones. I didn't really need healing, but it let me use it, so I don't know why. I should have dropped something else, because I think that was my last healing, which I'll notice shortly. So yeah, make sure everything's clear. I'm not sure why I'm going back in there again. Oh no, I can hear something. There's something moving around, that's right. It's in the vents. It's going to be jumping out when you go through this container here. So if they do jump out, just be aware they're not alerted to where you are. They're just kind of running around. So don't think you need to start swinging. Just back away. It's going to jump out this vent here. It might look like they're aggro, just step back, keep going back, and there you go, you're okay. So you don't need to go on high alert or anything. And then we're going to go in here, in the left, and this is where the assault rifle schematics are. Or schematic is. Energy converter, I'm not going to drop anything for that, I'll leave that. Obviously, if you've got space, pick it up. So you do need to use an inventory space to pick up the schematic, unfortunately. I was going to drop this, and then I thought, no, I do need that trophy, so I'm going to pick that back up. I'm going to be using the GRP to throw enemies around later. So hand cannon ammo can go, because we won't be using it as much anymore once we have the assault rifle. But once you pick it up, you will get jumped on by this guy. It's unavoidable. But don't shoot. You can swing and just kill it the regular way. We are going to get introduced to a new enemy type as well soon. It's not really a type, it's a variation. They have sort of darker boils and things like that. You can tell they just look darker than these ones. Those ones are aggressive. They're more aggressive. They're not necessarily stronger. So if you do sort of see one before here, I don't know how. I don't think we've seen one yet. This is why I'm mentioning it. But at that point, that's when you need to start being aware of extra swings again. So you think you've got your combo timing down with these, like the blind ones, they're fine. So there's a few things in here. You got the locker there. There should be some ammo. I can't pick it up. If you can, obviously do. Another locker here. And then that dead ahead is the key card. Definitely expecting a jump scare here, but no, which is a bit disappointing. So there will be some new enemies introduced now. Not new to us, but new to the area. So stay down. There'll be some more back out here. There we go. So there are quite a few, so it's not best to go loud really. Just wait it out. Once we've finished this bit and got downstairs and used the lift, no more blind enemies, we can start going loud again, using the gun. as the game sort of ramps up to the climax. We've got through the hardest part of the game. Honestly, it's not difficult. We're going to be fighting bigger things and more things, but we have an assault rifle. I mean, what more do you need? It's not a crazy full auto assault rifle. It is semi-auto, or it has burst fire. But it gets the job done. Get a bit close with this one. I thought he was turning around, but he's not. Oh, that's close. There are a couple more outside, so that's why I'm still ducking down. So we're almost done. Almost done with the creeping around. Yeah, I'm dropping hand cannon ammo there to pick up the riot gun ammo. I should have kept the hand cannon. I'm going to sell up, really, towards the end anyway. Or once we have the assault rifle. So you're going to have two here. That will sort of break away on purpose to sort of alert them to where you are. So you're just going to have to wait this out a moment. It is a bit tight, and you're going to see that I can't get to him. No, back away. I can't get round the back of this one, and he does bump into me there. I mean, he doesn't. I've been closer to other ones than that. But I don't shoot, so I do get away with the other one not waking up, which is a bit strange, because I'm right there. But I guess... yeah, there we go. Just close enough for him to wake up. But I do manage to get him to de-aggro. Nope. Animation cancelled itself then. In the room ahead there are a load of those little face hugger things, so I'm not even going to bother going in there. We don't want to deal with those. Stomp on this one. There are some downstairs, or there will be actually. They're not there yet. Just going to drag this over, see what we've got. No. I guess I'm gone. Riot gun ammo again. More of that I ultimately won't use. You're actually okay down here. If you killed most of them, you should be okay just to wander. There might be one left. Don't run, or, you know, run around the area. There may still be some others. This one's going to try and jump and grab you. Just dodge out the way and give him a quick slap with a baton. And then use the keycard. And once you use the keycard, it's going to activate a lift to the left-hand side. It's right there, but there's going to be 3 new enemies appear. And they're going to surround it, basically. So, might as well, for free money, just kill them all. And it's right there, you can see it. If you really wanted to, you could just make a run for it. He's right there. But they all bunch together nicely for 3 quick kills. Okay, and up we go. So that's it for stealth for this chapter. I can't remember. I don't think there's any in chapter 8. I've not done it yet since my original playthrough. I'll obviously know once I do my research, but that doesn't help now. So at the top of the list you will have collectible number 36. And Yannick, the mule, no, the mole, sorry. Yeah, he's had the secret room on. He was one of those, wasn't he? So yeah, things are going to get a bit louder now. There is an enemy in here. This is locked off. There is nothing in here. My only reasoning for doing this is that he doesn't come up behind us in a moment when we start a fight. I don't know if they can get through doors properly. It doesn't look like it. Plus, I need to throw some enemies around, so ultimately that's why I'm doing it. Because I'm just going to throw him over the side and be done with it. Using the glove. And I'm going to be doing that for the next couple of enemies here. It doesn't go exactly to plan. I mean, there's some ammo in here, but you're probably not going to pick it up. Some credits as well. I suppose there is some stuff in here. It's the other room that has nothing in it. But there's going to be one that drops down in front. So once you see him, there he is. Just back away. Because there is another one to the right you don't want to be fighting to. And I think the one to the right is this new variation. So I'm just going to pick it. No, my battery ran out. And I did fire a shot then, which did wake this one up annoyingly. Where is he? So I'm not ready for him yet. So yeah, this is the new. You can tell they're slightly darker, these ones. They look burnt almost. These are more aggressive and they will have more swings, and they do hit quite hard actually. So I do get hit a few times, but it's okay. So when they're in the transformed mode as well, their transformed variation, they may potentially swing at you twice with a one-armed strike and things like that. So do be aware, they are much more vicious. They're more, I guess they're more mutated, moved along, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we can use guns and things at this point.
Danny, you there? Why isn't she responding?
Don't worry, he's okay. We'll actually be bumping into him again later. He's not active right now. To the right, there's going to be a big guy. Where is he? There he is. I'm not going to throw this one over the side. Just going to take care of him in here. Get stuck on the wall. Oh, this isn't best, is it? I've had enough of this one now. So the assault rifle will swap. We obviously can't use it yet. We need to make it first. We'll swap with the shotgun, a bit like, say, something like Call of Duty. You can only hold a small firearm, so your pistol, and then something like the shotgun or the assault rifle, only two at the same time. So there is the Collectible 37. So yeah, you can switch. I'll show you how it works in a minute when we get the assault rifle. But yeah, you'll have to make a choice between the shotgun or that, so it's up to you. Bit of a quicker one, that one. Don't think there's anything else in here. Now, there's going to be a trap situation in a moment. It's not particularly dangerous. It's not that bad. But once we go into this one here on the left and grab this gate fuse, one of those angry burnt ones is going to come running. There we go. So if you can just move him outside, throw him over the edge, and be done with him. I see you at the party, Richter. Sorry, that was terrible. That was what it just reminded me of as I looked over the edge. Right, so I'm just triggering the next enemies as well. There's going to be a spitter and a crawler coming from there, and then you will have another one jump over the side here. So I'm just going to try and throw... No, that was terrible. I didn't move across enough. Now I'm just going to play it off as I did that on purpose, and I wanted to use the exploding one to kill him. Let's just go with that, shall we? Unfortunately, didn't get the spitter. That's okay. We'll just throw him over the edge as well. So yeah, I don't actually get 25. I do a lot of throwing around of enemies, and at this point, I haven't got it yet, which is really strange. I must be right there, but it does feel like I've thrown around quite a few enemies, especially on the lift in the previous video. Anyway, come back here, open this chest up, hopefully get something nice. I got a decoder, which is good. And I'm going to go down here. Again, I'm going to be throwing enemies around to my detriment, really. I'll sort of explain what the best thing to do. So there's a spitter ahead, and there's one above as well. So I'm just trying to get... That's what knocked me then. There's a spitter up at the top. And there's an active... Where is he? There he is as well. So try and stay underneath if you can. This doesn't go exactly according to plan. I was just trying to quickly throw the first one across or over out of the way. And then come in here with this one. No! Battery on this bloody thing. I can't get him over the edge. Right. You're just going to have to die by shotgun then. And I'm in the line of fire now, so I've got to be quick. It's just not going down this one, is it? Right, where are you? Had to block that one, nothing I can do about that. Go over there. Probably should have just done that originally. Okay, clear. Now we can open this door up using the fuse. And do a weird little jump there. Collectible on the floor, so grab that first. There's obviously some stuff on the table there. And now we're going to spend a minute here at this this terminal and organise ourselves by crafting a few things. And get ourselves set up. Because we're moving towards a couple of boss fights. One of them is... I don't want to say tricky, it's not tricky. But one of them's really easy. The other one's just not easy. But it kind of is. So you will automatically upload the schematic, then you'll have to make the assault rifle. And the assault rifle, it's a bit weird. It just kind of fits together with the shotgun. It goes on the same sort of barrel situation. You'll see that in a minute when I switch through. So the upgrades I'm going to do are the extra ammo, the magazine, because it adds a sort of a drum to it, so it's good for a load of ammo and quick reloading, which is what you want. It is expensive, all of this, so this is why we had all those credits. I haven't sold everything yet. I am actually holding some stuff still, but I do have some. We'll do the next upgrade. I think this was the damage one, I just missed that. And then there's a stability one at the top, which is expensive, and it's up to you if you go for it. It's 4,500, but it does add a lot of stability. It's up to you whether you think you can go without that. You ultimately should be really close on money for it anyway. I mean, we're over 6,000 there, and I've already bought the gun and 2 of the upgrades, so I'm okay doing it. If you'd rather just buy some ammo, or even if you're a bit low on health, you can start crafting health and things like that. It's up to you what you upgrade. You could just go with the shotgun if you wanted. If you don't want to do the assault rifle, then feel free to use that. The last one I'm not going to do, homing rounds. It's 4,500. I'm fine. I can somewhat aim. I'll be okay. So I don't actually have an health injector. There's one behind me. But I'm just going to craft one here as well. We'll grab the other one in a moment. And then I'm going to cycle through and just make loads of ammo. I'll show you how much I make, but I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it does take a while. I think it's 3 or 4 per slot you need to make. So I've made a load of ammo, and I'll show you there. I would know just 2 at this point, so that's enough. And I sold some extra pistol ammo, so that's enough. I could actually go for 3, 4 at this point. So this is how it works now with your left on the D-pad. You have to switch it from here. So it's currently the assault rifle and the pistol, you can see. If you want, so you can do triangle here to swap, and he'll break down the gun and he'll make it into the shotgun. And that is now on your quick select on the left together with the pistol. So you'll have your pistol and you'll have your shotgun. Or... go on, go back into the menu. If you go back to swap and hold it, then you'll go back to the assault rifle. So you can only have a pistol or a heavy gun in your quick select, but you can select the other one. It just takes longer. You don't really want to be doing it in a fight. So now I have the pistol and the assault rifle, which does need reloading. It can hold 25. Health injector here. So you can switch to the shotgun at any time. It does take a while. So you'll have to press right on the D-pad and move up. Doing that in a fight, mid-fight, if you run out of ammo, is not fun. I'd actually craft a couple more ammo for the assault rifle. There's no reason not to if you have the slots. I think I was running out of money. That was why I didn't do it.
Getting closer.
But ultimately, when we go across, we're going to be going straight into a boss fight now. It's one of the two-headed ones, so it's not difficult. The only little difficult aspect to it is that you do get some of those little burnt-looking ones running at you. If you're quick, you'll just get the one. So you drop down here. The cutscene's going to kick in. Danny's going to go flying. And then the fight's going to start. So just start shooting it. Shotgun or assault rifle. Remember, it is burst fire, so you will have to keep pressing fire. And then obviously do remember to dodge. And be aware that there will be some... That was a terrible shot. And maybe I should have bought the homing rounds. Yeah, be aware that you will have to look out for smaller enemies as well. And just give them a bit of attention. I honestly would go prioritise them if they appear, because they can be a bit of a pain and mess things up. So I'm just looking, putting a bit of distance, making sure it's not here yet. Let him do the transform before I shoot. And yeah, because of the dodge, it's really simple to take one of these on. There it is, he is here now. So prioritise him. If you do take a while, you're going to get more of those. So if you do this quickly, using the shotgun or the assault rifle, it is a bit slow on the old aiming. So that's why I'm a cat. It does move. The movement's a bit strange as well. You'll have to get used to the rhythm. That was a close one. I thought, no, he's got me this time, but no, I got away with it. And kill. I think a little one has just spawned. I'm going to look around. I'm sure I just heard one. I think it died. I think it just kills it off. I don't know. But there isn't another one. I know there was definitely more in my practice run, though. Make sure you stomp the big one, the two-headed one, to get a CPU printer. That's going to pay for all the ammo we just used on it. And then I'm just going to do a quick scout around this area. I've not marked them, but there's loads of small crates around here. So just do a quick sweep of the area and look for them all. There may even be some health injectors on the wall that I may have missed. It's going to be riot gun ammo. I'm not using that anymore. So this is why we didn't get the other guns as well. Because then we'd be getting ammo for those, which just dilutes the other ammo. Like assault rifle ammo, that's what we want. We don't want to be getting ammo for guns we don't really use anymore. Now it's playing ball. Nearly done. I think I've already been into this one. It's looking familiar. There's nothing in here anyway. And then once you're done, look for Danny, and then we're going to leave with her. And we are nearly done. Just one more little boss fight coming up. It's a kind of a boss fight. It's not really, though, because it doesn't end. It's more of an interlude. So we've got a small crate here. So yeah, same rules apply. You're safe when you're with Danny. There's no more enemies at this point. You'll know when there will be because you will split up again. I think it's just an energy converter there. So obviously if you want that or can fit it in, then grab it. If not, leave it. So as I was saying about splitting up, I'm just going to cut that out. There's a little bit of a fall scene sequence then. You're okay for now, because here we are back here at another
all systems operating within normal parameters.
Station. So I'm just going to sell up everything that needs to be sold, and then I'm going to do the whole thing again, and I'm going to really fill up on assault rifle ammo because I've got a bunch of money this time, a load of credits. So I'm going to skip that again because it does take a while to build them. I'll show you how many I've got. If you need health, obviously make some health as well. I have 4 slots almost full of assault rifle ammo now, just leaving a couple open for stuff to picking things up. So quickly run out of here. This is what we want to do here. There's a few enemies, so I'm just going to run out here, run to these spikes, and then you've got one, and then you've got slam, and then you've got another, and you've got slam. And that's those 2 done. So don't move any further forward until you've got rid of those 2, because another one's going to appear. Now I don't know if there's room on there for the spikes. I don't use them. I was tempted to, but I didn't know if there was room. I probably should have just tried anyway, because I do need to use the GRP. But there's another enemy, so don't move much further forward than I am now. That's why I quickly killed him, because there's going to be another one drop down. Get out of the way. Stop rolling around. There we go. Drop down. I'm just going to throw him. No, batteries run out. Throw him into here. The spikes. And that's it for the enemies now. We'll just have a quick clear up. So yeah, I've thrown around a lot of enemies, and I don't have that trophy yet. So it must be 1 or 2 more. I must be right there. It's just not happened yet. So if it doesn't happen sort of midpoint through the next chapter, I will farm it, and obviously I'll let you know. So again, get your dodges done, get your throw-in done. You can farm using checkpoints. I could just throw these 2 downstairs in hindsight and not have to bother with them, and that would have been fine, I suppose, but we'll burn through a little bit of ammo with them. Well, yeah, that's how much easier the game kind of is now. Now that we're not worried about money so much, keeping it. He's not dropping. Oh, he did drop some hand cannon ammo there. And then, yeah, you will probably recognise where we are. We're back up in the little town we were before. Go through this door, you're safe again. You can make some more ammo if you're light. I'm not going to. Just going to move on. Once you go down here, make sure you do go off to the left here, because there's a Pristine Decoder. It's worth a lot of money. So obviously we are safe at this point. There's a big exposition dump, I suppose you would call it, coming up. As we kind of, the whole end of the game gets revealed. The whole, what's going on for the next 2 chapters. That's what's happening really. So I'm going to run in here. Have a quick look around. We just need to wait for Danny to open that door. I'm just going to skip it. It does take a while. So Dr. Marla's going to appear in a few locations now. If this is your first playthrough and you want to know what the hell's going on, obviously listen to her. I'm going to be running through, so stop at every point, listen to her. But I'm just going to skip and just run through. We don't need to do that now. But she's going to overlap. All the audio is going to overlap, which is a bit confusing. But once you go out here, you're going to get the trophy What Lies Beneath very shortly. Not this door. This one here. So you get the trophy What Lies Beneath, and yeah, it's one of those massive aliens from the Resistance franchise, or it's a big version of the Chimera, and straight away that's going to lead into a boss fight with I've completely blanked on his name, but he's simple enough. He's just a regular enemy. Just look at him as a regular enemy. He's got no special powers. He'll swing 3 or 4 times. You can just melee him. You don't need to worry about doing the little assault rifle if you don't want to. There is ammo everywhere. You won't be able to clean up once you finish the fight. Don't worry about him grabbing you. That's supposed to happen. So if you want to, if you can scout around and pick the ammo up, then do so. But he will be trying to hit you the whole time. But it's not important. I don't, so don't worry about it. And yeah, it's just a regular kind of fight, really. And then, yeah, he will eventually kick you again. Danny will say it's got it, or yeah, I've got it. And then it will end. So that's why I didn't count it as a proper boss fight, because it's not. It's just kind of an interlude. And yeah, Danny's got grabbed, which is not great. So we're almost there at the end now. Just actually got a collectible before we leave. So use this to move. I want to say it's a lift, but it's not, because it doesn't go up. It just moves across. But a big cutscene there. Unfortunately, things are not going well for Danny at all. But once you get off, there is going to be collectible 39. That's the last one of this chapter. Duncan Cole, second one of his. So the last one is going to be in the last chapter of his, if you're wondering. Don't worry, you've not missed one. Do a quick sweep of this area. You've got some hand cannon ammo here. There's a small chest in this corner over here somewhere. No, I don't know why I'm stamping. I've not pulled it down that. Yeah, there you go. Now you can stamp. There's some credits over here. You've got another machine, so if you're low on ammo, craft some more. I think I check it and I'm okay for now. Yeah, I'm full. Sell sell anything that you need to sell. If you need health, obviously craft some health. No more enemies in this section. We're going to be moving straight into the next one shortly. The final chapter, which is called Tower. Just one more thing to grab, and that is a CPU printer at the back of this room. Again, worth a lot of money, so make sure you get it. Plenty of ammo with this. So we've just got to wait for Danny to open that door. Once we go through that door, we're going to get grabbed. The chapter's going to end and you will be taken to your prison cell, which is where chapter 8, the final chapter, the Tower, or just Tower, will start. And yeah, that will be in the next video. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.